Excuse me? Right when I hit record, a burpy burp came up. Just saw 11. Just got chills. They're multiplying. Of mice and men, are you a mouse or a man? I know it goes, are you a man or a mouse or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, everything's backwards, right? Everything's looked at differently. Okay, here we go. So, as I was messaging somebody, I was like, the reprogramming of the human mind, the ego, the pain body, whatever you want to call it. I just like to call it human. It covers all of the bases. So, reprogramming the human. I was like, man, it's so hard to have to do this and have to do that. Thank you. Then they're like, but then you were enlightened. And then right before I got on here, I heard, she's back. That's funny. Anyway, it's a whole fucking thing. I'm hearing little kids. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. I had to pull myself together. You know me, I start crying. I know, normally I do it on camera. Girls on film. So the human and the reprogramming. Then I was enlightened. We took a beat. We're circling back. That was a whole thing. I hope you enjoyed it. 2, 2, 2. 2, 3, 4. All right. So I saw 1, 2, 3 earlier. I didn't say it, but here you are. 67.1. 671. 14 is 5. Changes. 14. I was born on the 14th. Anyway, the reprogramming the human. Thank you. Something keeps touching my heel. But anyway. Oh my gosh. I feel like Snow White. Except all the little animals and all the little things, they're like gathered around, but they're spirit. Mine are not of this world. Huh. Interesting. Okay. And 1968, 1969. 240. I see a picture of a house. And that's on the thermostat, for the heater. Because the air don't work anymore. When you get your moments of clarity, when you're like, what the fuck, for a minute, where the fuck am I? Don't quite, and that hasn't happened in a while to me. But the first time it happened, I thought I was losing my fucking mind. Yeah, thank you. Then it just got easier because it, kind of easier, but there's that split coming to when you're back in your body or awaken it or whatever, because who knows who's riding that fucking human. And you're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? What the fuck? And then your memories are downloaded, 444, and it all comes to, and you're like, what the fuck did this bitch get us into this time? Like, who would fucking live this way? Like, who would fucking be with someone like that? Or they're like, okay, you've seen enough, you've been here long enough, boop, we'll take you back out. All right. That's just how I explain it. I'm sure there's a million other ways to explain it. But that's mine, you know. I got that one. That's why listening to people, the same thing can be said. It's just said in a way that we understand it. And then there's someone else out there. Oh, they just said doppelganger. It's like a doppelganger thing. It's like a shared energy. It's like who it's meant for. Words are spoken, energy's carried. The vibration is carried out, the frequency into, well, it's all around us. I'm getting chills. I'm multiplying. And then, yeah, it's a whole thing. Grandfather clock. They call it the flag that's red with the blue X with the stars. I don't even know. Rebel flag? No. Whatever. Confederate or something? I don't know. It's not coming to me. But that's on top of the grandfather clock, okay? And above it is this thing that's been there forever, and it says try again. And I think I'm going to take that down later, and I'm going to read that. I don't want to read it right now. Not right meow. Human, we have something to say, so stop with your fuckery. But the Enlightenment was, it's not so much reprogramming the mind. Now, all right, let me just say it. Now it's 68, 243. So, as keeping you in that state, and it's a state, I would say, because it has to do with the mind, so the state of mind, 729. State of mind, to keep you in that state for whatever reason it needs to be. It's like, how can I put this into words? Give me words, please. Give me the words. Fuck. 808. I'm just fucking with my camera. Being in that state, keeping us there. Because I don't know how to say this. So, what was coming through when I was messaging somebody, and then I was trying to, swipe it out because it was an email. I just had to stop. Then I said a bunch of other things, but was like those coming to's, like those realizations. It's like that's, thank you, who you are at its not natural state, because then again, of what you are, of who you are, of your soul, right? It's not 9:14. No, is it? Yeah. It's when I was born again. Okay. Why is that so significant? That's fucking 419. Counterpart. Do I have a counterpart that's birthday is April 19th? What does that even mean? I gotta... What? Okay, or that's for somebody else out there. I don't know. The opposite? Alright, we'll go to that in a minute. But like you're kept in that state Because your soul, your higher self, knows, would never, I heard on purpose, would never live through some of these things on purpose. It's like you're kept drugged, like you're kept dumbed down, like you're kept 66.8, like you're kept down. Yeah. You're kept in that state of being, because if you weren't, I don't know, that makes no sense. Then you wouldn't do, be, accomplish, or whatever it is you had, whatever it is, if that's even a thing that you had to do here, had you not been kept in that state. So you're coming to realizations before you slip back into nothingness. I heard where they like to keep you. Like having to be contained because your soul's like, we're coming out. I'm coming. You know, I don't know. Now, the counterpart thing. Now, that wouldn't work with everybody now, would it? Because say your birthday, like 5/31 or 1/31. Ooh, 1/31? Does January even go up to 31 days? The opposite's 1/31. That's kind of cool. What's that called? I heard an anagram, but I don't know what that means. Isn't that what, like the CIA? I don't know. 1205. Sometimes my mind is completely just cut off to regular human 3D things. I don't know. That was meant for somebody. It's like when you can't remember things, they call it other things, but it's literally like, that's not the point here. None of that matters in this scheme of freaking life. You know, I don't know. Anyway. You had to be kept in the dark, honey. Because to feel what a human feels, the pain and the suffering, but you're not supposed to retaliate. It's supposed to come from a place of love, show, lead, be. As human, to endure the human, I just got a, what do you ever call it? What do you call it? Notification. To be human, to live humanly things, not to use your power, not to smite them, not to cause and call down destruction or up. Because at the end of the day, they're all brothers and sisters when it comes down to it. The souls. To be all the things a human must endure and live as one powerless, bound with nothing, God closing you off and out, shun you. To be equal. To be equal in a way, right? No power, live as a human, but have really horrific things happen. It's double the trouble for you. Quadruple, 10 times. It's meant that way. To endure, to endure. I'm also getting pain you inflicted. Now we're getting that fallen angel shit. Takes one to know one, I heard. But if you look at Inanna, for instance, and you just look at the God in the Bible, you just look at the angels in the Bible, you just look at how things are. I heard an order of things. I'm hearing the truth of the matter is, I saw 1533, which in military time or 24-hour format is 333. There's that 1533. I have it written in there from the board yesterday. I heard double-edged sword. But your role, it's a double mission. It's a double role. Not only is it for you to redeem yourselves for your redemption or your whatever, but it's also for the others that come in contact with you. I heard for the humans. It's part of their journey. Because as your soul, they have theirs too. They're living out. And it's just a bunch of humans bouncing off of each other, doing fucked up shit to each other because, hey, it's your hell. Call it karma. Call it soul progression. Call it soul boot camp. Soul school. Earthbound prison. But it's coming of the age. The era is ending. I heard has ended. Things must fall before they could be rebuilt. It's got to be burnt to the ground. I think you're beginning to see it. When the earth cracks open, then you'll know, won't you? Because nobody's believing a word that we say, right? You probably have, no, not probably. You have so much knowledge. You have so many things that have been shown and given to you. You're not crazy. And if you're not crazy, get grounded. I heard you're needed. There goes a plane. Look, Mommy. There's no plane in the sky. Goodbye, blue sky. Pink Floyd. That's a great song. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Oh, baby, she wrote me a letter. Alright, all this music's coming through. She's back. I heard that again. It's like, yeah, okay, she's back. To what? Right? The puppet deal, like the mouthpiece, basically. For those who can't speak, because you don't listen, they say. They like, listen, Linda. They talk to you, but you don't listen. The gods came to earth to live as human, walk amongst them. I heard to see who's worth saving, whatever that means. I didn't, it ain't me, so don't, whatever. Fuck off if you have to. Because they love you so fucking much. The last stitch attempt, notification, last stitch attempt. The last. To show that there are loving humans. But it's the soul, but there's also humans. It's a thing. Our creations. Taking our world back. Bitch. So, peace. Are you ready for your next part? Because it can hurt a lot. Stepping into your unapologetic, I mean for real, no explanations, no nothing. Thank you, speaking like Jesus did. Because he spoke the words, thank you, without filter. He didn't say, I heard, and this is what they said. He said, I am the way. It's only through me. Those who those who know. Jesus was a lot of things. And one of those things was a messenger. And when you're a messenger, thank you, of the Most High, to free the people, you speak, thank you, angels, higher beings, whatever. Angels works for our time. Then it comes out, as it comes in, it comes out. I heard this is the dawn, this is the age of Aquarius. 242 with 66.2. 68, 68. Oh, with the 68, 69 before, that could be like somebody's a year older than you. It could be something about somebody watching your parents. Maybe one was born in 68, one was born in 69. Huh. Sister, a brother that you don't know about. You're about to. Well, another thing that was funny is I found very interesting when I got another notification that when it lost me. I gotta go. Lonely days are gone. I'm a-going home. My baby, she wrote me a letter. Planetary alignments coming. Peace.